Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of your latest gaming news, and myself, Amata. Today is the 22nd of May and I have some rather interesting news from Blizzard regarding Starcraft 2, as Blizzard are actually suing a collective of hackers for messing with and profiting from Starcraft 2 via user-made mods. Now, the primary targets are the people responsible for the ValiantChaos map hack, which will basically give you an unfair advantage in the game, and has been frequently sold for a rather staggering $62.50 a pop, which, as you'll probably immediately realise, is actually more than the game itself. If you go onto Amazon or, any retailer really online, Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm is $39.99. And of course, so is Wings of Liberty. Now, of course, it's not quite as much as both of those put together, but it still would cost you more to get this mod than it would cost you to get, say, the vanilla version, Wings of Liberty, which is, interesting, I suppose is the word. Now, Blizzard actually accused these hackers of, quote, insidious and harmful practices of developing, distributing and selling software products, sometimes referred to as hacks or cheats, that modify or alter the online multiplayer component of Blizzard's computer games to give their users an unfair competitive advantage against other players. The harm to Blizzard from defendants' conduct is immediate, massive and irreparable. By distributing the hacks to the public, defendants irreparably harm the ability of Blizzard's legitimate customers, i.e. those who purchase and use unmodified games, to enjoy and participate in the competitive online experience of StarCraft 2. So basically they're pretty upset because it makes the game less fun for people who are not cheating, and it also means that less StarCraft is produced, as of course the hackers are actually ruining the experience for many, which will not only impact the sales of the title but also lower the amount of active players. If you, for example, just trying to ladder, get up to Gold League or whatever, then if you keep running into cheaters, you're going to kind of get frustrated and stop playing it for a while until, of course, the situation is resolved. Now, Blizzard also noticed that the practice, quote, causes users to grow dissatisfied with the game, lose interest in the game and communicate that dissatisfaction. This results in lost sales of the game and or add-on packs and expansions thereto, as well as harm to Blizzard's reputation and the value of its game. Now, modding the game so it's actually less fun is a little bit grey, legally speaking, but making profit off of Blizzard's copyright material with mods in this manner is not. That's slightly, different. Blizzard said, quote, defendants create and sell their unlawful software products with the knowledge that they are facilitating and promoting users to infringe Blizzard's copyrights, to breach their contracts with Blizzard, and to otherwise violate Blizzard's rights. Defendants have unjustly profited from their actions while causing significant damage to Blizzard. And at the moment, it's a little bit unclear as to how Blizzard actually expects to recoup their losses, as the complaint also said that they are not actually aware at the moment of the true identity of those responsible. Now, I don't think it'll take them long to find out as we move forward with this, but the complaint did read, quote, the defendants may include individuals whose real identities are not yet known to Blizzard, but who are acting in concert with one another, often in the guise of internet aliases, and committing the unlawful acts alleged herein. So that's pretty significant that they don't yet know the real names of the people responsible. But to be honest, I don't think it will take them long to get that hold of that information, especially as this move forwards into the hardcore legalities and, the suing and investigations and all the rest of it. So, there you go. Now, obviously, StarCraft 2 is a game that you can mod. There is, of course, the arcade, and many cool and interesting mods have come out of it. New game modes, twists on old game modes, that sort of thing, which is obviously fine. That's what Blizzard wanted when they made the arcade available to access, even if you only have the starter edition of StarCraft 2. So they're not saying you can't mod the game. They're saying, look, you're using these mods to give yourself an unfair advantage, and not only are you doing that, you are making it less fun for our paying customers who are not using these mods, and probably driving a few people away from the game, at least for a while, until they hear this problem has been resolved. And of course, if you were thinking of picking up, say, Heart of the Swarm or Wings of Liberty or both, and then you hear about this, you're going to go, oh, maybe not. And then maybe you won't buy it at all, or you'll only buy it once you know this has been resolved. So it's a real shame. StarCraft 2, while I don't play it that often as it's very stressful, it's still one of my favourite games, and it's a real shame to see this happening to it. So hopefully Blizzard can sort this out fairly quickly, as of course I think we can all breathe a sigh of release when we know we can go onto the ladder and not have to worry about potentially facing someone who has an unfair advantage. So fingers crossed for Blizzard on this one. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.